David, who had everything planned out, his career, relationship, and future goals were all laid out before him like a perfect roadmap. David believed that if he worked hard, stayed focused, and did everything right, life would reward him with everything he desired. However, as the years went by, he began to realize that life was not so straightforward. Despite his hard work, David faced setbacks: a job offered that fell through, a relationship that ended unexpectedly, and a financial struggle that caught him off guard. With every disappointment, David felt his hope wane. Why can't I have what I want? He would ask himself. It was until he had a conversation with his grandfather, a man who had lived through countless challenges, that David began to see life differently. Son, his grandfather said, in life you won't get everything you want, but that doesn't mean you can't live a fulfilled and a happy life. You just have to learn to handle the negative. Number one, accept what you can't control. David's first lesson was acceptance. His grandfather taught him that not everything in life is within our control. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, the outcome won't be what you expected. David learned that fighting against this uncontrollable aspect of life only deepened his frustration and disappointment. Instead, he began to accept that some things were beyond his reach, and he focused on what he could control: his attitude, his response, and his perspective. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means understanding that life has its own flow. And while you can steer your ship, you can't control the ocean. Learning to accept the ebb and flow of life circumstances is the first step towards peace and resilience. Number two, shift your focus from loss to opportunity. After his initial struggle, David's focus was stuck on what he had lost: opportunities, relationship, and security. But his grandfather showed him that with every closed door, a new one opened. When the job offer fell through, it allowed David to explore different career paths, ultimately leading him to a more fulfilling role. When his relationship ended, it made space for him to grow as an individual and later find someone who truly was compatible with him. By shifting his focus from what he didn't get to what he could gain, David transformed his losses into opportunities. This mindset shift is key to handling negativity, as it helps you to see beyond the immediate pain and towards the potential that lies ahead of you. Number three, practice gratitude. In the midst of his struggle, David's grandfathers advised him to keep a gratitude journal. Every night, David wrote down three things that he was thankful for, no matter how small. At first, it felt pointless, but over time, it shifted his perspective. Instead of dwelling on what he lacked, David began to appreciate what he had: his health, supportive friend, and the chance to pursue his new passion. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on the positive. By cultivating gratitude, you train yourself to see the good even in difficult situations. This practice became a powerful tool for David in handling negative emotion and staying grounded in the present. Learn from the negative. David's grandfather shared that every challenge comes with a lesson, and those who learn from their struggle emerge stronger. When David experienced rejection, he learned resilience. When he faced financial hardship, he gained better money management skill. Every negative situation became a teacher, and David began to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. By seeing life difficulties as opportunities to learn, David realized that the negative wasn't something to avoid, it was something to embrace. Learning from adversity gives you the tool to handle future challenges with grace and confidence. And lastly, surround yourself with positivity. Throughout his journey, David leaned on his support system, which are his families, friends, and mentors. His grandfather, in particular, became a source of wisdom and encouragement to him. Surrounding himself with positive influence helped David stay motivated and uplifted during the tough time. He learned that who you keep close can greatly affect how you handle life's challenges. By staying connected to those who uplifted and inspired him, David found the strength to face life's uncertainty with courage. Having a network of positive supportive people is essential when dealing with the negative because they remind you of your worth and potential. David eventually learned that life is full of unexpected twists, turns, and disappointments. But instead of allowing the negative to defeat him, he grew stronger by accepting what he couldn't control, focusing on opportunities, practicing gratitude, learning from adversity, and surrounding himself with positivity.